Hey there guys, we're going to be going to the Demon Mastery, or the Lantern Chamber of Vengeance, to knock out those last 50 clears. I'm going to be doing, or trying to do, 5 more clears using all unique units that I have not used on my first 25 clears, which means pretty much the best of my best units already have been used. So we're scraping the bottom of the barrel, and we're going to try it this way. We're going to be relying on Tsukiko friends to carry the damage for us. We're going to use regular Bartz. This is the 3-star version. He's going to be passive-provoking evasion with Petrify immunity. I gave him some mana regen, and he's on Phoenix, so he can re-raise himself every turn to deal with that damage over time effect. We're going to use Tilith as our healer. She's on Carbuncle for the fire resist buff, and I gave her a dual cast to help out with raise if need be. We're going to use Loren as our breaker. She's got a fire weapon, which is going to allow us to trigger those fire seals. Other than that, she's got some limit fill for her burst. We're going to use Shylt as our magical tank. He's got some spirit and hit points. We're going to try to guard on the dangerous turns if possible. We're going to use Jade as our chainer. She drinks mana like super quick, so I gave her some mana reduction gear. Other than that, she's got Demon Killer and a water weapon to chain water with the friend. We're going to be doing Tsukiko, who has some Demon Killer, and she's just a good unit for this. So let's give this a go and see if we can knock it out. I forgot to check if the friend has fire resist. Oh dear. I'll check that in just a second. Yeah, if the friend has no fire resist at all, this ain't going to work. He needs at least 30%. So we'll check that in just a sec. It might work without fire resist from the friend. Potentially, possibly. We'll see. The friend has 100%. Outstanding. So actually, if the friend has 100%, then Bartz doesn't. Actually, we don't need a buff fire resist with Tilith ever. That's convenient. Okay, so we'll go ahead and punch with her just to trigger the fire buff. We don't need a buff fire resist, so we'll just Prism Heal. After we cover, Jade will Princess Turbo. Bartz is going to re-raise himself. And Tsukiko needs to use her cooldowns and Imperil Water. And we'll just Prism Heal every turn with, what's the girl's name? Tilith. Alright, we didn't quite get Loren's Limit Burst here, which is fine. These ceiling shards are really weak, so it won't really matter. We can kill those without a break. We'll just AoE this. We'll refresh Tritelia Wall. Alright, Jade is going to triple Bolting Strike. And we're going to quad Bolting Strike Water. We shouldn't need to quad it, but I want to make sure that Ceiling Shard dies, and it did. Okay. And these two can just reload. And now we're just going to do this like 5 turns until the boss spawns the seal. So there you go, you saw Bartz died there because of the damage over time, which is totally fine. That's why he's re-raising himself every single turn. So you can constantly get rid of that dot. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and cover and re-raise. We're going to now break. We're going to swap the DPS to just triple casting. Alright, Jade. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Wait for this to finish. Let's see what kind of damage we're dealing to these paper Onis. Oh yeah, we should be killing those within 2 casts. So we actually probably don't even need the triple. Alright, so the boss, when he does Hot Stone, it's going to deal some damage to Shylt. Now the boss is starting to power up a little bit. We're going to use Shylt's Limit Burst for the mitigation. Let's go ahead and do this. And let's repeat. There goes Bartz. Here he comes again. There's paper cut. It's totally fine. Alright, the boss is cooperating and not using hot stone very often, which is kind of cool. But that's not always going to happen, though. Alright, so we lost double cast on Jade. But recasting it will break the chain kind of badly. So we're not going to refresh it until we get a free turn. It should be fine. We should still kill the paper oni without triple casting. Yeah, totally fine. Totally fine. Alright, let's keep this going. There goes Bartz. Here he comes again. After we kill this guy, the boss should seal himself. Alright, there's Hot Stone. As you say, it really hurts Shylt, but he's currently got his Limit Burst for mitigation, so he can survive it. We'll go ahead and use Shylt's Limit Burst again to refresh that. Looks like we didn't quite get Loren's limit here. So we'll use General's Manifesto instead to break. That's going to happen every now and then. It should still be fine. Alright, Tilith, we're going to Radiant Light to full heal Shylt. We'll make sure Shylt always survives. Yeah, if Shylt goes down, we're gonna be in trouble. Alright, seal is broken. Alright, how's our cover's got 2 turns. Alright, so Shylt will go ahead and pop the seal. We'll heal him again. We need to break. Okay. There we go. Alright. 4 more turns we win. Or 5 more turns. We don't need to kill any bad guys here, so we'll spend this turn redoing Revamp. And we'll reapply Exorcism. Let's see, water. And we'll drain a little bit of mana with these two. We'll go ahead and punch. We don't need to break because the boss isn't into breaks. Shylt will reapply cover. Bartz will re-raise himself. And we'll go back to Prism Heal with Tilith for the mana regen. Alright, now the boss is going to start summoning plenty of ads. Not a problem, we're doing AoE chaining, so we don't really care. Yeah, the key to this trial is a Tsukiko friend. Or your own Tsukiko if you have one. Because she AoE chains and she breaks and imperils and everything. It's real nice. Alright, let's see this right here is the AoE water chain that also imperils, and then we're going to double chain water. And then Jade with his triple chain. As you saw, we don't need the triple chain. Double chaining is enough, but it's safer to do it that way. We should always get Loren's Limit Burst every single turn from now on when she does her limit, because we're AoEing. That'll be tons of crystal drops. Alright, let's go ahead and kill everything. Let's go ahead and pop Shylt's limit. Bartz re-raise himself, and Prism Heal for the team for some mana regen. There goes Bartz, here he comes again. Alright, let's refresh cover. Break with her. Re-raise Bartz himself. Wait for this to finish. I don't want to break the AoE Pulsing Strike chain. And Tilith will just keep refilling mana. What color is he now? He's burning what? He should be burning a color. Burning orange. All right, I think we have two more turns of this. Go ahead and pop Shylt's limit again to make sure we survive, because his limit gets mitigation, which is important for himself. 2 more turns of that, so we're good there. There goes Bartz. Poor Bartz. He dies so many times this fight. Alright, burning yellow. We're getting there. Hot stone. How's our cover looking? 1 turn. Let's go ahead and refresh cover. So we lost triple on Jade. That's fine. We'll go back to the multi. 1 turn on that. All right, let's break first before we do anything. Shylt has regeneration, so even though we didn't top him off, he's gonna get topped off from the materia I gave him. Yeah, regeneration. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and guard Shylt this next turn, so Hot Stone doesn't kill him. That's like the only risk here is that Hot Stone might kill your magic tank if he's not bulky enough, but ours is fine. And then your provoke tank, of course, is dying every single turn from the dot, which is whatever. Okay, this is going to give us the seal ability, which is going to kill the dude. Bartz, stop dying. Alright, seal is broken. If the boss does Hot Stone, we are regarding, so it's fine. Let's seal. Let's break. Let's re-raise. Let's cover. Wait for this to finish. And there we go. And the boss will kill himself. Goodbye. 5 more units. Time to do this 4 more times. This is not hard. It's just time consuming. 14 turns. You know, a little bit slow. But it's pretty easy. So let me load up one of my other teams. Let me find the new Tsukiko friend, and we'll jump into this. So I will see you guys shortly. Alright guys, we're going in with mostly the same strategy. This time we're doing these units. It's going to be Ruggles, the champion dwarf. He's going to be our provoker evasion with re-raising himself on Phoenix. We're going to use Warrior of Light for the healer. He's got dual cast and he can raise and all that kind of stuff. He's got backup provoke just in case. We're not going to need it. I don't think. It's fine if we do. We'll see. King Edgar of Figaro is going to be our breaker. He's got a fire weapon to trigger the stuff. Other than that, just some limit fill. We're going to do Latyl as our cover tank. He's got, fire resist, some survival, hit points, and spirit. He's a little bit squishier than Shylt was, so we're going to use Warrior of Light to give him some backup. And doesn't he have, damage mitigation for 3 turns? Perfect. Agent AOlive is going to be our chainer with a water weapon. We gave her, again, Kaito's katana with Jiraiya's headband to allow her to wear it. Other than that, she's going to be doing AoE bolting strike chaining. And once again, we're grabbing a nicely geared Tsukiko friend, and we're going to knock this out with Tsukiko doing the carry. Should be pretty easy. This will actually be smoother than the... Oh, I should have done a different team. Because this Tsukiko is really well geared. And one of the teams I got planned is going to be double casting only, not triple. Oh well. I'm putting a good Tsukiko on cooldown. It's fine. I mean, it's totally fine. We're going to definitely clear it with this. But I'm kind of like wasting a good friend here. I should use a better. I should use a weaker friend for this. But it's whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the imperils. Let's re-raise Ruggles. Latyl will cover. Warrior of Light is going to. I didn't even check. I need to check this. Is the friend is fire resist, right? So the friend is only 50 fire resist. He's not 100. So we're gonna need to keep fire resist active on him, which is fine. You know, we can do that. All right, so let's fire resist, and nothing else really matters. Just fire resist. All right, and Edgar is going to double tool, and we're gonna hit the ball. That's not what I meant to do. We're going to hit the boss and just auto crossbow, whatever. Alright, and AOlive is going to rapid blast. We'll obliterate, bio, and we're not going to imbue or anything, obviously. We're just going to scattering. Didn't I cast scattering? Why didn't AOlive attack? What did I do wrong? Strange. Whatever. Alright. Oh, Latyl. You are squishy. Wow. Okay. So let's go ahead and auto crossbow. And where's your defense and spirit break, Edgar? Defense and spirit break on everything. So let's see here. Tsukiko is going to triple. 1, 2, 3. And Agent AOlive will triple. Scattering. Alright, Latyl will mitigate. Warrior of Light is going to... Actually, he has no way to heal, does he? Gonna heal, and we'll do that. I didn't realize Latyl was gonna be that squishy. That actually might be a problem later in the fight. No, I know how I can fix that. No, this is fine. This is totally fine. All right, watch this. We're going to. Latyl's gonna try Talia. And we're going to obstructing defense on Latyl. Yeah, that's a good plan. Alright, Edgar, let's go ahead and use your break. Which is actually, we don't even need to do that. The animation's kind of slow. We can just use Edgar's regular break. Alright. So if the boss hot stones, we've got 70% mitigation. Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna just cover with Latyl, and then we're gonna guard him the other turns while Warrior of Light is busy. So we're gonna guard Latyl and Warrior of Light. Now that he's guarding, he should be fine. So we're gonna bar Farega and curate you. Yeah, this works out. Edgar, we don't need your limit first. Like it's good and all. Alright, let me break first. Break. And then auto crossbow to hit the boss with fire. Now let's chain. You know I didn't unlock triple cast with stupid AOlive that turn. So our triple cast is gonna wear off. So annoying. Alright, obstructing defense is on cooldown. Yep, I didn't unlock triple cast. So we are going to use Edgar's limit here to make sure these die easier, because AOlive is only going to get a double cast here. It should still be fine, honestly. I'm just playing it really safe. Yeah, I just played it probably too safe, but no, it certainly doesn't hurt. So I'm noticing Olive's mana is slightly going down for a turn. We're going to have to feed her an elixir at some point, which is fine. Alright, oof. That hot stone. It's hot. Alright, let's go ahead and refresh cover. I think this is the turn we need to refresh cover, right? Yeah, obstructing defense on Latyl. We need to refresh cover. Latyl has regeneration, so he should be totally fine here. Even though he's not guarding. Let's see, triple bolting. Edgar, we don't need that this turn. Alright. We didn't quite top off with the regeneration. But we have the 70% mitigation currently on Latyl, so it's fine. Alright, we're going to go ahead and guard Latyl. We're going to pop this Sealing Shard to deal damage. Edgar's going to reload that, Olive. Alright, I got to do the thing next turn. As you can see, Tsukigami is already at 80%, about to be at 20%, or 30%. Warrior of Light got hit there, which is fine. He's tanky. We've still got cover on Latyl, so we're going to guard again. Let's see, Warrior of Light will Bartz and Curaja. Olive needs to refresh, obliterate. Edgar can just repeat. Technically, there's no point in attacking the boss this turn, so we'll just obliterate to save mana. Okay. Alright, triple bolting. I'm gonna go ahead and have Tsukiko do Concentrated. We're gonna Imperil, Chain, and we're gonna use Exorcism at the end of the turn. Latyl needs to refresh Tritelia this turn. Warrior of Light needs to make sure Latyl doesn't die, so we're gonna Obstructing Defense on Latyl. Edgar needs to break for us. Alright, let's go ahead and AoE chain these. Ruggles going to re-raise himself. Alright. The boss didn't hot stone there, which was convenient, but it wouldn't have mattered even if he did. No, we're going to guard Latyl to be safe. Let's just keep fire resist and healing up. Obliterate next turn. Are we going to swap Tsukiko back to Imperil Chain? We're not going to waste mana on triple. Edgar will break and auto crossbow to hit the boss with fire. Okay. Ruggles going to re-raise himself, because he's going to drop dead to this dot. Oh, he didn't that turn. That was funny. Alright, burning yellow. I think 2 more turns. There's auto crossbow. Obstructing defense is 1 more turn, so we're just going to repeat all this. Tsukiko, we're a little bit low on mana, so we're going to go ahead and Imperil, Chain, and then Tsukiko will drain mana from the big guy. That'll refill Tsukiko's mana back to full. And there's Tsukiko has been refilled. Tsukiko is a really cool unit. I wish her damage was better to use her in like other trials that weren't literally designed specifically for her. Alright, so we're going to win next turn. Hot Stone. Oh, Hot Stone hurts, but we're guarding. Alright. Once again, I forgot to refresh Obliteration because I'm bad. Which means I really want to make sure we don't mess up this break. So we're going to use Edgar's good break. We need to Obstructing Defense on Latyl, who needs to refresh cover this turn. Ruggles, did you die last turn or do you still have re-raise? You still got re-raise. Alright. Let's Obstructing on him. I'm going to go ahead and drop an Elixir on Latyl, just in case. Alright, and Tsukiko, we're going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 4 times. Because we're going to win next turn, there's no point to risk it. Alright, the boss has been sealed. There goes Ruggles. Poor Ruggles, died in the story, dies in the trial. Alright, let's seal the boss. Latyl can guard. Ruggles will re-raise himself. Edgar will break and crossbow, just in case something goes wrong here. And AOlive will 1, 2, 3. Alright, there is 10 more units. This is actually going significantly easier and quicker than Morgana. I like this. I like this a lot. This is real easy. With this strategy, I mean, if you don't have the, the way to do the strategy, it definitely gets harder. But there we go. 5 more units. I will be knocking out 5 more in a few minutes. I gotta look for another Tsukiko friend. See you guys in a moment. Alright guys, same strategy, different team. We're going to be doing it this time with these units. We're going to be doing it with Ozetta as our passive provoke evasion tank, who is going to be re-raising himself every single turn. We're going to be doing this with Deuce, who is going to be singing for buffs, healing, and mana regen. We're going to be doing it with Heavenly Technician Lid, got a fire weapon equipped. She's going to be doing the breaks for us and sealing. We're going to be doing it with Awakened Rain. This is a real tank, so he's not going to be at any risk whatsoever of dying, even with no mitigation. It's not going to matter. And we gave him Carbuncle to help with fire resist. We're going to be doing Esther as our chainer. I gave her some mana regen gear and once again, a two-handed katana for fire, or water. And then we're taking another well-geared Tsukiko, who is got some demon kit. This is a real nice Tsukiko, which is good because Esther is only going to be dual cast chaining. In order for Esther to unlock her triple cast, she's got to use her limit, which would not chain and would not kill the paper Onis. So Esther is going to just dual cast every single turn with Bolting Strike. It's an AoE Bolting Strike frame is all that really matters, and the friend is going to carry this fight. It's totally fine. But you've basically seen the strategy. It's going to be, same way we've been doing it. Alright, Ozetta is going to re-raise herself. Rain is going to cover. Lid is going to break defense and spirit for everyone, which also hits with fire. Deuce will sing Hymn of Healing. Tsukiko is going to cooldowns and Imperil, and Esther will just chain Bolting twice. Oh yeah, Hot Stone. That was a double Hot Stone, it didn't even matter. We don't have fire resist yet, but there's no big fire AoEs in the first turn, so it doesn't really matter. And now we do have fire resist with Bartz. Alright, these two can just repeat. Tsukiko will Sacred Rites, do the usual. We're gonna triple with Tsukiko just to make sure they die. We're only gonna bolting with Esther, but it's totally fine. It's not gonna matter. Yeah, this Tsukiko is pretty well geared. She's gonna carry us. Ozetta, poor Ozetta. Alright, Deuce is going to swap to Dark Green Nocturne. While these two just repeat, we'll go ahead and Energy Wall again. And just keep chaining. This is going to be us for the next 10 turns. Repeat them. Let's refresh Fire Resist. And just chain. Now, if something ever goes wrong and, like, for some reason something bad happens, we've got Lid's Limit Burst, but I'm pretty sure we're never going to need that on this clear. Yeah, this is the only clear we're using a real tank, not some, like, you know, janky 3-star. So, like, Rain's never going to die. It's not going to happen. It is a little bit of a headache having to swap between cover and fire resist with him every single turn. It's not repeat friendly, but whatever. Yeah, so a lot of problems people are having with this fight is their tank is getting destroyed by that damage over time. But as you can see, with passive provoke and evasion, doesn't even matter. Just you know, let them die, and keep them re-raised, and they can re-raise themselves to make it even easier. Alright, so we're going to have the seal this turn. The boss currently has his 100% buff up, so it's hurting Rain more than usual. You know, with the weak tank, we'd be guarding this turn, but we don't really need it with Rain. Alright, let's go ahead and seal. Deuce will Dark Green Nocturne again. And let's just keep chaining. One really nice thing as well with Deuce is we basically have infinite mana. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do this and refresh Exorcism. Rain's going to cover. Alright, so Tsukiko will put you back on triple cast. Imperil chain. Lid, blah blah. Bar for Rega. And chain. Okay. Let's see. Need to cover. Where's the little shard at? In the middle. So two more turns, 3 more turns. Something like that. Alright, Deuce. Sometimes using repeat or reload on a bard will kind of mess it up. That's the reason I'm reselecting Deuce's skills manually when her song is over. It could have been fixed in some patch, but it used to be a problem, and I'm not going to risk it. I want to knock out these trials tonight. Burning white. Yeah, this is the last turn we need to deal with this. Let's go ahead and cover. Alright, we should be getting the seal ability this turn. The seal is broken. Goodbye, Tsukigami. Rain will seal for us. And we will finish it off. That is the third team. We have 2 more to go. Should still be, pretty straightforward. This is a really lock solid strategy. I like this strategy. I figured that makes it real easy to do this. All right, time to find yet another Tsukiko friend. See you guys in a few. Alright guys, we're finally bringing my own Tsukiko off the bench, because this time we're going with Worker 8 and Rosa, who is a little bit of a worse healer and a worse tank, so we're going to need a little bit of help with mitigations on this clear. We're going to use Big Boy Russel for Passive Provoke Evasion with Self Re-Raise. We're going to do Rosa for, she's got the Fire Arcana Staff to cast Fire every turn. Other than that, she's got dual cast, and she can help heal, and she's got fire resist from Carbuncle. We've got Lunafreya as a buffer and such. That's going to really help with survival with Construct 8, who is going to be our magic tank. Now, he is a big, bulky tank, but he is still a 3-star, so I was kind of worried about it. He might have been fine. Either way, we're going to go ahead and bring him anyway. We're going to bring in my own Tsukiko, who is going to be geared for Demon Killer, and this is why we don't really need breaks for this. And we're bringing in Ganzi Tsukiko, same thing. He's geared like ridiculous, like Ganzi Tsukiko. But he even dwarf, like he went all in on Tsukiko. That's awesome. That's like big thumbs up to Ganzi for this. But yeah, so this should be a pretty easy clear. We've got Lunafreya for the mitigation. We've got Tsukiko for double Tsukiko for like just really going to town with damage. And the rest is just standard. Alright, so Russel is going to Phoenix Guard every turn. Rosa is going to dual cast Bartz and Fire on the boss to trigger the seal thingy. We're going to go ahead and Light of Peace and Light of Aid for the double mitigation. Construct 8 will self-defense. And Tsukiko's will, let's see, cooldowns and water. Now with double Tsukiko, it's actually possible we can kill this guy in one cycle. We might not even need to summon 2 shards. We'll see. Alright, so Tsukiko, let's go ahead and let's see if we can blow this dude up in a short amount of turns. We actually only need one person to imperil. We're gonna go pure damage on the other one. Lunafreya, let's do Light of Purity and Light of Peace. Yeah. I'm liking that damage. Ah, Russel. You're the second unit I ever summoned in this game. So I still have a fond place in my heart for you. My first was Terra, the original Terra. That was my very first unit ever, which was awesome. We can go ahead and power up the gods for even more buffing. Alright, so the boss is getting some buffs now. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Stupid Contract 8, you're bad at covering! You're bad at covering, why'd that happen? Alright. That's gonna happen every now and then. Cover does have a chance to fail. So we're gonna have to fix that with Rosa. We will, full life and fire resist. Oh, we need to hit the boss with fire. Alright. Yeah, that happens sometimes. It happens. Alright, we do need to re-raise again. So let's Benevolence, and let's re-raise. Because Russel can't re-raise himself this turn. How's the cooldown looking? 2 turns? Alright. Well, he actually didn't need a re-raise because, because he didn't have the dot yet. So we kind of wasted that cooldown on Lunafreya. Oh well, it's fine. Phoenix Guard. Alright, so Lunafreya. We did the big mitigation, so now we need general mitigation and, I guess, Light of Salvation. Rosa, we're going to fire resist and hit the boss with fire. Contract 8 will cover. So we're probably not going to get him in one cycle. We'll get him like really low, but we're definitely going to take the whole 10 turns to win this fight. My guy's gear is not good enough. Gonzi's showing me up with his Are you kidding me, stupid Worker 8? Just the problem with Worker 8. He's bad. He's a baddie. That's alright. I don't have enough magic tanks to go around, so we gotta use Worker 8. Alright, let's raise him and hit with fire. Worker 8. Alright, we're gonna use your good cover. That has an 80% chance to work. Alright, let's consecrate it. Exorcism. Gonzi, let's exorcism and then triple this. Alright, and even though Russel doesn't have re-raise, it's not a problem because he doesn't have the damage over time either. So it's Light of Peace and Light of Aid. I'm not sure when the last time we did those were. Alright, Seal's broken. Alright, now he has Paper Cut, so now he's going to die at the end of the turn, but now Russel can re-raise himself. Alright, let's go ahead and Seal. Russell's going to re-raise himself. Alright, Rosa is going to fire and hit with fire. And Tsukiko's will go back to chaining pure damage. When is the big cooldown? 4 turns? Alright. Alright, I should probably do a mana regen cooldown with Lunafreya in a second. Flight of Salvation, and let's do a mana regen. Alright, so we probably are going to kill this dude before we have to worry about the seals. Yeah, we are. So I'm actually going to stop hitting him with fire, because there's kind of no point. It just busts his defense some. So we'll just have Rosa just dual cast Bartz and a Curega. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, we're going to win next turn, so that's fine. Tsukiko. Double Tsukiko is the way to do this trial. So we had a few hiccups with Contract 8 being a terrible cover tank, but it worked. We got there. Oof. Yeah, if we didn't have Lunafreya's double mitigation for that, that'd be pretty painful, and he might even die. Okay. That was clear number 41 to 45. 1 to go. Just a matter now of finding one more Tsukiko. Alright. I will see you guys for the final clear in just a minute. Peace. Alright guys, we're going to be knocking out that final Demon Matsuri clear. Same strategy as before. We're taking Galuf is going to be our Provoker. This is the 3-star Galuf, who is cooler than the Rainbow Galuf. Not really, but we're going to pretend like he is. We're going to be taking SantaRos as our healer. She's got dual cast and Bartz. It's going to be a little bit trickier because she's not a great healer. We're going to do what we can. We're going to take Kaito, just built for basically just breaking and filling mana. We're taking Mystea as our tank. Now, obviously, you know Mystea is stat-potted and all. She's a good tank. I've used her before, so she's going to be pretty tanky here. Reberta is going to be our AoE chainer. Now, she's going to be chaining ice, which is totally fine. You know, it's going to do less damage than water, but it's like whatever. And we're also going to be taking question marks. Tsukiko. He is geared really well. Got that nice Force Mysterian. You know, big thumbs up to that. Yeah, so let's knock out this final clear. We can get our rainbow tickets and all that. Oh, wait. Gumi didn't put them in the game yet. I'm doing all this early. Whatever. I should get them all when I log in, when they finally patch it into the game. Eventually. They did promise it's coming someday. Alright. So this team is basically doing what you've been seeing. We're going to Phoenix Guard him. We're going to cover her. Kaito. Kaito has a fire weapon, by the way. I should have mentioned that. Kaito is going to break defense and spirit. We're going to damage all enemies. And where's your mana refill skill? And just refill mana again. Alright, there we go. Rosalia is going to dual cast Bartz and a Curega. Alright, Reberta is going to be not fire, obviously, duh. We'll just go with ice, whatever. And then the Tsukiko will power up her cooldowns. One thing I've just realized, I didn't consider Reberta's mana consumption, so we might need to elixir Reberta once or twice, or it might be fine. Actually, oh wow, Mystea, you're getting hit hard. That's not cool. Well, once Mystea gets her limit burst, we'll have mitigation, so that'll help. Oof, I didn't expect Mystea to get hit that hard on the beginning of the fight. That was ouch. That was a big ouch. Alright, let's, Sacred Rites, some Peril, Water, break. Mystea, you did not get your limit burst. Let's guard you this turn. Hopefully you get your limit next turn. Alright, let's do that. There we go. Mystea can now pop her limit for the 42% mitigation. I actually did level Mystea's limit burst a long time ago, so that'll help quite a bit with the damage taken. Alright, we need to cover again. Yeah, anyway, Reberta's chains are AoE bolting strike, her breath chains. So even though it's the wrong element, it's not elemental chaining with the Tsukiko. You know, as long as the Tsukiko has decent gear, it should be totally fine. Should be. You know, it might not be. Let's go ahead and refresh wall here. Stone hurts. I'm gonna go ahead and guard this turn instead of using her limit. It's safer. Go ahead and chain these guys up. Alright, that should have sealed. Yep, seal is broken. I'm glad I guarded. That was a lot of damage. I think when the boss's attack buff is now going to wear off. Yeah. Did you die last turn? No, you didn't. So Galuf, you can seal the boss. You didn't die last turn. You still have re-raise. Alright, we're going to pop her limit here. We're gonna use Exorcism. And yeah, as you see, Reberta's mana is slowly dipping down. I'll drop her an elixir at some point when Galuf survives a turn. Oh! Oh, Kaito. No. You know, I don't think stupid Reberta can res. Or Roselia can res. Alright, we're gonna have to Phoenix down Kaito. Kinda sucked. Alright, let's Phoenix guard. Mystea, let's cover. And we will, let's see, Herald, chain. We're losing a little bit of mana on the friend as well, so we'll mana drain with her. Alright, there's the mana drain, get all her mana back, so she's good for the rest of the fight. Alright, I'd really like to get Mystea's limit burst this turn. Alright, let's, Sacred, let's see, Imperil, chain. Kaito, let's break. AoE damage and mana regen. Roselia, we will Bartz and Curega. Alright, this should fill Mystea. I mean, like 15 enemies here. Yeah, we're good. Alright, Mystea, pop that limit burst for mitigation. Mystea, Charlotte 1.0. Alright, there's the burning red. Double hot stone turns are kind of annoying. That happens every now and then. You know, whatever. Alright, try Telia Wall. Did Galuf die? He did not die. So we're going to go ahead and do our chain. Alright, Galuf's going to go ahead and drop a chocolate on Reberta, just to make sure she has enough mana to finish out the fight. Yeah, she should be fine at this point. Alright, burning orange. I think that means we have 2 turns remaining until the white. Yeah, it's orange. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, Galuf, let's keep re-raising yourself. Mystea, did we just do your Lunafreya? Is it already back? That's impressive. Cover 2 turns. Where's damage reduction? Where's damage reduction? Oh, reduces damage 1 turn, so we need a limit here. Alright. Alright, so if he does Hot Stone here, it's going to really, really hurt. It shouldn't kill Mystea, though. Oh, we're fine. Alright, let me try Telia here. Alright, I'm a guard next turn, because next turn is going to be the most painful turn. If he does double Hot Stone here, it could be a problem. Hopefully he won't. Burning white. Don't double Hot Stone. 1 Hot Stone's fine, just don't do double Hot Stone. You know, 0 Hot Stones work too. I like that. Mystea will guard, break, heal, re-raise. Alright, boss is sealed. We'll use SantaRos to seal the boss. Or Galuf if he doesn't die. The seal's broken, and we're currently guarding, so if he does Hot Stone, it won't matter. We're guarding with mitigation up. Oh, he didn't even do it. Nice. Alright, Roselia, let's go ahead and seal the boss. Let's reapply Tritelia. And let's finish off the small ones. Alright. That should have been my 50 unit clear. Goodbye. Gumi, please give rewards. Give, please. I put in plenty of work to do this. Actually, this was so much easier than Morgana. Like, Morgana, I wiped a bunch of times. You know, I didn't record those, obviously. But I made a bunch of mistakes. This one was, like, super smooth. There was no problem at all doing that. 50 out of 50. We are good to go. Alright. See you guys when Gumi gives us more content. Later.